Goats back in the long drive. How are you guys doing? Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the nice messages I got when I was having that day. I appreciate it. Come on, door, open up. Thank you. It's very nice of you, but I thought today we're going to drive 50 kilometers or more as per the usual. Oh, good. I got it this time. There we go. Okay, put this back down to 0. There we go. But I thought people like to hear my stories and kind of treat this like a vlog. So I think we will do that. But I would like to talk about some mental health stuff if you guys are comfortable with that. If not, I'll never do it again, I promise. Get out of the way, Rabbit. I'm coming through. Look, we have a mission to complete. Because I think it's important in a certain way that it gets talked about. I don't think it's normalized enough to talk about, so I'm not going to get all into the touchy-feely part of stuff. That doesn't matter. That's how you deal with things is kind of your own personal journey, I guess, for lack of a better way to explain it. So me telling you to do this and do that isn't going to work. The real reality about anything mental health related is that it has to be on your terms and your way, or it's not going to work. You can't force anybody into something such as like rehab or whatever. Because I get a lot of questions about, this guy died of what appears to be an apparent overdose. We don't have autopsy results or anything, but the guy I was talking about, and like I said, I don't want to mention any names or anything like that, but it looks like it was a drug overdose from all indications. It probably was. But I get asked a lot by people, well, why didn't you just force them into rehabilitation? Well, that unfortunately just doesn't work. The success rate of people being forced into rehab is incredibly low, and the rates of death from the people who you do force into get really high because of depression and things like that. It ends with a lot of stuff like, self-harm and things like that. Ooh, a building. So forcing them isn't going to work. It's trying to convince them that it's the better route. That's the thing. This kid had a whole whack of potential that is now going to go wasted, unfortunately. Whoa, stop. And that's the part that makes me sad. I've worked with him for a while now, and, he was making progress, and he slipped up, and this is what happens. And it's all very, unfortunate in its own way. But so what I want to talk today about is loss. Because this one hit me kind of hard, and I'm pretty good at handling it. Like I've been there before. It's part of the job, right? What type of work I do working as a mental health worker is you are going to lose people sometimes, and that is just the nature of it. And you go back in your head. I don't see anything here worth taking. What's this? Nope. And you go back in your head and you try to find reasons as to why it happens, or the conversations you had with the person and all these things. But the whole deal of it really is you have to press forward with the people in your program who still need your help, right? That's just the nature of it. So I don't have a lot of time to sit around and go like, oh, poor me. It's sad what happens, but it is what it is. But the thing is, and the hard part to understand is, and I guess it's going to depend in the world where you are, your access to these kind of things and whatnot, is there's help for everybody and everything. And if you can find that help. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at this. This is going so well already. You can get the help if you want it. But if you're not ready for the help, don't bother, because you'll fail and it'll set you up to feel worse about yourself later. That's the thing, right? You fail over and over again, you're going to feel like you're a complete loser, and that it's not going to work out for you. I heard a rabbit. I heard him. Where is he? You better not come near me, rabbit. I'm busy. And again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn like I'm some sort of genius level worker for this kind of stuff. I was in a completely different industry prior to this. So, like, I was a computer programmer, actually, before this. So I got into this because of, I had a stepdaughter, and she was struggling with stuff, and I needed a better direction in my life because I wasn't happy with what I was doing, and I make less money doing this than I did doing my old jobs in logistics, but I'm happier. Get out of here, rabbit. Whoa! I'm happier doing this than I was even with the less money. And it's, you know, it's either a calling for you or it's not. You want to help people or you don't. And that's okay if you don't want to. There's no shame in that. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and it's hard work. And you take a lot of it home with you, unfortunately. And I'm lucky enough that I'm usually the type of person who I can leave it at the door and forget about it. The reason this one was bothering me more was a few days prior to this. I had the weekend off, but right before I got off for the weekend, please don't do anything weird. Okay, that's cool. I like this. This is fun. This is the weirdest conversation. Okay. Oh no. Back on the wheels, please. Thank you. Right before the weekend, I had a long conversation with him, and he was moving on from our program to a better one that's more independent. And he was in really high spirits and everything else. So I don't think this was self-inflicted. I think this was an accident. In a sense, I guess it's always self-inflicted when you do something like that to yourself, but I mean, it wasn't intentional to have this happen. And if you know anybody who's suffering through this kind of stuff, oh, Devil Road. You know, it doesn't hurt to ask them if they need help, because a lot of people don't know where to go or where to start or how to do it. And the idea that you're out there willing to provide support and help for them is sometimes enough over time to get them to change. And that's what you want. You want change. Change doesn't happen because, and I've used this argument before when talking about difference in political views, and that, you know, liberals don't like conservatives or whatever. And, you know, the whole thing is that if you stand on opposite sides of the room yelling at each other about who's right and hating the reasons why they are the way they are, instead of trying to understand them, you make no progress towards change. Nothing changes, and you just get further and further into your camps, and the divides get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, for example, a really good example this has always been, especially in the United States, is the gun control argument. And you're never going to get anything to change by yelling at the other side saying, you know, guns are terrible. Nothing changes. They will get into their camps, they will sit there, and they will argue back and forth, and they'll talk about this is my rights and this is that and blah, blah, blah. And the same goes for the other side. You're never going to convince somebody who doesn't like them to like them by yelling at them, telling them it's a right. Now, you may not be trying to change anybody's mind, but even engaging in the argument is pointless because you're just making them dig in deeper. And the same thing happens with people who are addicted to something. Telling them how stupid their addiction is everybody. I'll let you in a little secret about addicts. They know it's stupid. Even the ones that say they enjoy it and they don't want to change, they know it's stupid. This isn't a matter of they don't realize it or they think they're going to be the survivor. They may tell you that, but they know, because everybody knows. Nobody's that dumb. And the ones who really don't know, they're probably a lost cause as it is, until you can convince them that, look, the science is here on this. And so talking about it with them has to be done in a way that you're supportive of the reasons why it's happening, not necessarily the fact that it is happening. You don't have to support the idea of someone using like this guy did, but you have to support the idea that there's probably in their mind a very good reason, and as long as that reason in their mind is there, you can't change them by getting upset that they're doing it. And that's change is a long-term thing, and unfortunately, when it comes to certain drugs, there sometimes isn't a lot of time. And the cruel reality of it is the best way to get change is to wait for them to want to, and unfortunately that means some of them are going to pass away before that happens. And it's just the nature of it. And unfortunately there's very little you can do about that. But if you do know somebody who's addicted to something, all you can do is offer your support and not necessarily support them doing it, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. You understand it more when you're involved in it, that you support the person for change and all that, but you're not going to support the usage of it. You're not going to sit there and go get them stuff or give them money for it or things like that. But you're also not going to freak out if they come home inebriated or high, because it doesn't help them. It just makes them, most drug users who get significantly involved usually stems from either some significant trauma, and I'm not talking like oh, some tiny little bit of like, I was in a car accident once. Sometimes that is because you get, opioids or whatever for painkillers. Oxycontin, I hate you with a passion. But sometimes you get that, for sure. But a lot of times they're trying to cover up something and feel better because they can't feel better on their own. And imagine, I heard it once explained as somebody asked another person who had depression that, would you rather, and they also had arthritis, and that person asked him, would you rather have arthritis or depression? And the person said, I'd rather have arthritis. Because even though they'd already lost the use of about 2 joints in their body due to this, it was easier to manage and handle that type of pain than it was depression. So a lot of that lends, a lot of stuff, people who are heavy users are depressed. And you have to figure out the depression before you can figure out the use. You can't ask somebody to, hey, go back to feeling horrendous about yourself because it's healthier for you. Because is it? At the end of the day, is it going to make it any? But you don't know. So it's better to deal with what traumatic experience caused it, what whole thing caused it. And as for dealing with the loss part of it, I'll tell you the biggest secret to dealing with loss, and I've helped people through this before in my work. The biggest thing about loss is asking the person the question while they're going through it, like when they start talking about it, do you want help or do you just want somebody to listen? Because sometimes people don't care about it in a sense of they necessarily want it fixed. They just want someone to listen to how much pain they perceive themselves to be in. And that's and so if you're suffering loss, the best way is to surround yourself with the people and things that you enjoy, but also remind you of the loss you've had, so you can always be dealing with it to some degree and be okay with it. Because the stink about it is that people talk, it gets better with time. Loss never gets better. It never does. It's always going to hurt. You lose your, like, how many of you, and I'll ask you the question, I'm serious, how many of you had a pet, a dog, cat, you love so much, even when you're just a little kid, maybe you're older now, maybe you're in your 20s or 30s, and you're like 12 years old and you lost that pet, a very loved family pet. And when you think about it now, it still chokes you up. The pain doesn't go away. You just learn not to think about it as much, and you learn to turn it into something more positive, like, I enjoyed that time and I don't want to like ruin that enjoyment of that time in my life by thinking of the fact that they're just gone. I want to think about the good times I had. I've lost several pets and it hurts. And I'll tell you, one of the best things I've ever done is I sit back. I had this, oh God, get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. I had a dog years ago named Dreyfus. She was a black lab. And one of the best dogs I ever owned. Quiet, easygoing, funny, had a real weird personality on her. And I put her down, God, it has to be 20 years ago now. And I still think about it. When I do think about her, it chokes me up because I really enjoyed that dog. So the pain has never gone away. It's just you learn to manage it over time. And that's the key, is understand it's not going to go away. So you're going to live with it. So you might as well remember the best parts of what that person was, or in this case, what that animal was to me. And over time, it becomes less and less upsetting and more gratifying that you ever had that relationship to begin with. It's that whole saying about, and it's kind of cliche, but the whole saying about don't be sad it's gone, be happy it ever happened. And it very much is a true statement to what relationships are, whether it's a person, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, husband, wife, child. Be happy you ever had it, because a lot of people don't, and that's sadder than having it and losing it. And it doesn't mean you don't pine for the loss of someone or something in your life that meant something to you. I worked with a client once that had to lose every one of their friends in order to get over their addiction, and they'd known these people for like 20, 25 years. But in the end, they were happier, still sad about the fact they couldn't hang out with these people, but they were still happier being clean than they ever were before and with these people. And they went on to have a family, and as far as I remember, last I heard, they have a kid, they work at a job, like they do their thing, and that's the payoff for me and the type of work I do. Don't ever think, like people always say in the comments, you're unsung heroes, or you're this, you're the glue, the fabric, you're the glue in the fabric of making people. We're not. The fact is that we help nobody. What we do is help people help themselves. This isn't some sort of like thing where, you want to be the hero. What it really is that you don't want to see other people suffer. The idea being that, if you're full of enough happiness yourself, you can then take any excess happiness you have and spread it around. Right? So, but if you're not happy, you don't have that excess happiness to spread it around and make up. This is the worst road. You don't have enough of that extra happiness to spread around because you're still trying to fill yourself with happiness. So if you can get to that point, that helping others is easy. Just today, I got an email. I'm going to pump Ask Rob's channel again. Ask Rob, ASQROB, Ask Rob. Go check out his YouTube channel. Just today, I got an email from a developer about playing a demo for their game before everybody else gets a chance. And my first reaction wasn't to go, haha, look, I'm doing so well now that developers are contacting me. My first reaction was, hey, could I get Rob in on this? Because I am a very happy and joyful person all the time. And this sadness from this loss of this gentleman, it'll get easier with time, and I hope I learned something from it. I took the day off. I'm supposed to be at work today. I took the day off because it's kicking my ass, but not in the way that people think it is. It's kicking my ass because I want to make sure in my head and go over all the conversations that we've had recently that I didn't miss a sign. And if I did, that happens, and there's not a lot you can do about it. But that way, in the future, I can look for that sign and hopefully change it and not have it happen again. And it'll happen again. I know it will. This is not the first, and it will not be the last. I've been doing this for more than a decade now, and it's not going to be the last time I run into this problem. And you know what? Better me than somebody else, because I know how to handle it to some degree. I'm not perfect at it. I don't try to pretend I am. I'm no Rhodes Scholar. It's Rhodes, by the way, not Rogue. I believe it's people who graduate from Oxford University are Rhodes Scholars, but don't quote me on that. I'm no Rhodes Scholar. I'm not even sure I'm all that fucking smart. But I do know that 5 years ago, after a major breakup, I was so depressed. I've been with this girl for a very, very long time that I wasn't sure what to do. And my catharsis was creating a YouTube channel. And that gave me a reason to bother getting out of bed, to bother doing something. And today, as of this moment, on whatever day this is, September something or other, 28th maybe, of 2021, I am very comfortable with where I am right now. Oh God, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it up this gigantic, monstrous hill. This is not something that's going to be possible for this car. Stop. Okay. Not cool, Robert Frost. Not cool. All right, let's sleep. Great. I knew something like this would happen today. I knew it. I was going to record something and talk about some of these mental health things, and then you just know that this was going to happen. All right, so let's hop out here for a sec. Now, I can push and steer. Okay, so what we got to do is... Okay, this could be a very dangerous game to play. Okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. Okay, stop, please. Stop, please. Okay. How are we going to make this happen? All right, let's try something really stupid. Okay. All right. You know what? I don't want to do this, though. I want to keep these wheels on here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh no, I can't get it out. Oh no! Please go on. Please go on. Please go on. Oh God, my tire. Oh no. Oh God. Get this off. I forgot. Okay, I need the hubcap off. Okay. Let's try swapping some of these smaller wheels onto here and see if that helps any. Okay, we're gonna have to get new bus wheels, I think, or store them. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's working. That's working. All right, no problem. I'll find new bus wheels. Excellent. Look at this thing. It looks like a steamroller. All right, so where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm no expert in this stuff. I've been doing it a while, and I got a good feeling for how it works, and I don't think you can be an expert in anything. If you think you're an expert, you're probably not a good person. You know what? I'm skipping this because I have momentum right now. Okay. Oh, no. Put those back on. We've gone 29 kilometers, so that's good. But, you know, like, I won't go on about this too much more. I don't want to put it. But if you're dealing with loss, there's help for you, and you can get it. But loss is strangely maturing, no matter what age you are. It teaches you something about yourself, that you can survive anything. And isn't that what we all want? That we can take it all and handle it the way we should? I love this right now. But yeah, I'll end that on that. We'll get back to the game here. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I got a lot of really kind messages from people. And only one person who decided to co-op the post about it to ask about a game I'm going to play, which was not the place to do that. I just want to put that out there. But I'm not super bothered by it. People are what they are. But yeah, so let's get our 50 kilometers in, get to that point in our, I'm not sure what you're going to call this, fronty biggie? In fronty biggie here, and we're going to go over the top of this giant hill, which unfortunately my bus tires would not handle. But fronty biggie here seems to be doing a good job. I like this. This is good. All that weight just sliding over these rear tires. Come on, fronty biggie, let's go. We got to get up this hill so we can get our 50 kilometers in, bud. We don't got time for this. But if you ever have any questions about this type of stuff, like I don't counsel people, obviously, in the comment sections, but if you have, if you want to ask for resource, something, ask. I can tell you where to go, what to do, who to talk to. Well, not who to, because you might live in another country, but the type of person you should talk to, whether it's a psychiatrist or a counselor or whatever. But yeah, I'm always willing to help out. I'm that guy. Because I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be kind to their neighbors and whatnot. Oh, come on. Come on, fronty biggie, let's go. What's that? Is that a mountain? That is a mountain. Okay, we're kind of rubbing on the ground here, but other than that, that's okay. We're not going very fast, mind you, but at least we're going. And that's good. Okay, here we go. It looks like we got a downhill section, which is going to be fun with this setup for the wheels I have. It's like one of those old gas or drag cars. It's if you go back to the 60s, where they had these drag cars that had this, so it was for weight transfer, so you could put all that weight on the rear wheels right away. Oh, good times, good times. I like this kind of game. See, this is the type of game I like where I get to make my own freaking adventure. Like that's the best kind of adventure, when you create it yourself. Oh, and don't worry, you've got Mechanic Simulator's coming back probably tomorrow, because I want it to, because I love it. And it's time to build a European car for the Euro folks out there that want to see something European that they may recognize. Maybe a BMW or something like that. But we'll see. We will see. But definitely something European. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We'll see how well this handles. Come on, baby. I should swap those big tires to the rear, but this is too hilarious not to do it. It is getting caught on the ground once in a while, though. So I'm sure it's going to end up flipping ass over tea kettle, but we'll see. Ow. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot. Ow. Oh, we had another big hill coming. Well, excellent. We'll do that. Geez, what is with this part of the map? I've had a lot of days where, oh God, well, okay. where there hasn't been a lot of hills like this, so this is kind of interesting. Is that a rock? That's a rock, right? Yeah, that's a rock. Okay, no problem. We're good there. Oh, look, got some snow over there. The snow biome's still my favorite. I don't know. It's the inner Canadian in me coming out, I think. Okay, here we are. Just going to climb this hill. We're going to get to the other side. It's going to be a riot. Fronty Biggie here needs some new tires for their catcher. But other than that, we're doing all right. Oh, I think we're getting into the cold. Yes, we are. Good thing, too, because today was hot. I had to sleep today, and it was hot. Very, very hot. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Fronty Biggie. Let's do it. This would be great on the Dasha because it's front-wheel drive. So these giant drive tires. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Oh, okay, we're just about to the top of this hill. We're not going very fast. What do we do, about 40? Oh, 30. That's not cool. Come on. These big tires are hard to turn, apparently. It's like those guys that have those trucks, you know, and then they put giant rims on them and stuff. It's like, dude, you're losing power by doing this. All that rotational mass you have to spin sucks. If you're going to go with the giant wheel, make sure it's lightweight in some way. If you're going to replace the wheels on your car, now there are people who are just into the aesthetic of it, but I'm more of a performance guy. My rule is always, if it's not lighter than the original, I'm not putting it on. I don't care how good looking it is. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. More hills. We're really getting up into the cold area here. I like the wind in the cold area. It's louder and more aggressive. Makes for a more interesting journey. But we've climbed a mountain high enough to get up into the snow zone, so we're definitely up there for sure. What does that sound? Is that just the wind? Jeez, that's different wind sound than before. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is great. You couldn't ask for anything more. Like, when it comes to a game, like, this is perfect. Anything else would just be wrong. This is nearly perfect the way it is right now. Now, hopefully, since the developers seem to know what they're doing, the next things they add are going to be really sweet. We're still going to go up more. Like, look at this. We're still going up. The downhill on this is going to be brutal. I can feel it in my left nuts tingling, which means all hell's about to break loose. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, goodness sakes. Come on, baby. What is that sound? Is that just the wind? My goodness, that is louder than I remember. And I drove for a good 6 months in the snow. It's got to be the wind. Because otherwise something large is coming and I don't want to deal with it. Shack's coming. No, we're good. We're fine. Okay, we're still going uphill though. This has been going uphill for a while now. Like, come on, baby. Give me some flat ground. Okay, this is a bit flatter. It looks like we might be on the downhill swing now. Okay, we'll see how this handles with these big tires up front. Okay, that was my own fault because I wanted to see how wobbly it was. All right, here we go. Perfect. This is perfection. Jump. No, not enough speed. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we are. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. This is bad. Oh, this is gonna be really bad. Come on, slow it down a bit, bud. There you go. All right, how far are we along now? 38. Okay, we're not going too badly. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Oh, no! This is going to be a bad one. The wheel! I need that wheel! No! Oh, God. Oh, God. I needed that wheel! Oh, okay. This is all right. This is not so bad. Something fell out. Something else is falling out. Okay, yep. We're just gonna keep going, and we're coming to a stop. And a couple more rolls. Perfect. Okay. We still have our speedometer. The other thing, I'm not so sure. Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, let's put this parking brake on. We got a spare tire, thankfully. Okay. Put this crappy tire on. We'll get this fixed up in the next episode, I guess. Okay. Let's get in here. Fronty biggie, man. That was quite the journey we just went on together. Okay. How far have we gone now? 39. I think we rolled for about a kilometer. All right. Now, there's going to be some parts in here somewhere, but we'll find them later. We really need to worry about losing another tire. If we lose another one, we're in real trouble here. It's not going to be a good day. I can tell you that right now. I think the road's over here. It better be, because otherwise I'm really lost. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, we don't want to bounce into... Okay, we're just the train's too wild here for this setup. Okay. Got to get back to the road where it's somewhat smooth. Now we need a mirror and an internal mirror. I saw a lot of the stuff fly out. I'm just not willing to go back and get it. Oh, fronty biggie. You're just not gonna like any of the next part of this trip. Oh, not even a little bit, bud. This is going to be pretty intense. Okay, come on. Let's get up here. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Oh, the road just zings down that way now. Oh my goodness. This is not good. I should have not put the big tires on the front, but now that they're there, I like them, and now I'm going to fight with it the whole time. Okay, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't kill me now. I don't have time for your attitude, Fronty Biggie. I got things I gotta do. Okay, oh my god, it's all over the place. Alright, this isn't so bad. Alright, I think we're okay. We do need a new set of gauges. Come on, recover. There we go. Perfect. Ow. There we go. I think we're okay at the moment. But we definitely need to correct our tire situation. Some point in the near future. We're going too fast. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, where are we going? What is happening? Brakes! Brakes! Oh, now's a good time for this. Sleep, slide in, banana, sleep, slide in, sliding down a big hill. Okay, we're off the road for sure. But I see the road over there, so we might just be able to cut across this countryside a bit. All right. Sleep sliding isn't nearly as much fun as sleep driving, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey. It'll do. So we have a building coming up here. What are we at? I can't tell. Always a speedometer right on top of the thing. Okay, 42. Oh man, I really gotta pee. This is not good. This whole situation has gotten out of hand. Okay, here we go. Okay, nope. We're just gonna spin around apparently. Okay. So, Fronty Biggie is not the way to go. I think if you put it on the back, I made like that drag car setup everybody seems to want to see all the time, it would probably be better. But we'll see. Okay, should we pull in here? I think we should probably pull in here, take a break for a second, kind of get back to ourselves. Maybe swap these tires around. Okay, let's just stop, please. All right, this is going pretty okay, I gotta say. Now, in order to make Fronty Biggie better, we're gonna have to do Backy Biggie. instead, I think. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. Now here would be an interesting setup. You come off of there. Okay. You are going to be now my new front drive tire. Come on, get in there. There we go. And then you are going to go on like this. Now we have the ability to do cartwheels at random. This is going to be fun. All right, here we go. Any second now. Hang on one sec. All right. Now, hopefully these front baskets don't catch. We only have like 6 kilometers to go. So that's not so bad. But I'm afraid on a bump, they're going to dig in and flip my car right over its end. Okay, this is going all right. Oh, this is a problem. This whole thing is a problem. Woo! What a day! Oh, God. Oh, no. It doesn't turn. It doesn't turn worth a shit. Okay. I don't like this game right now. Okay, it's being a problem. Come on, baby. Yeah, having the big wheels on the drive tires really slows down acceleration. Come on. And the handling is so off because of the odd-sized tires. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. We just need you to get going for 6 kilometers. 5 kilometers. 4.5 kilometers. Okay, I keep afraid those baskets are going to just... Oh, no, I can't turn around this fast enough. Oh, no. There we go. I think I made it. I think I made it. Okay, so far, so good. Alrighty. This gets a little bit intense. Totally a bit intense. I'm so thirsty because I've been breathing through my mouth because I've been nervous. I'm kind of sweaty right now, too. What are we at? 46.7. That's not bad. Okay, so we're gonna go right to 50 today. Because otherwise I'm gonna have a heart attack. So now because of the big tires on the back, this may cause a problem. Trying to get up this hill. Because the big tires are harder to turn according to the game, so we just need it to last for 2 kilometers. That's it. Just over 2 kilometers. If I can make it just over 2, we should be all right. All right, this is going... Okay, we got 1.9 kilometers. 1.8 kilometers. Oh, we're losing a lot of speed very quickly here. Oh, come on, bud. You can make it. Just to the top of this little thing here. Just over the top. Just a little bit. All right, let's get up over here. Okay, you're doing it, bud. You're doing it. All right. 1.5 kilometers. Excellent, excellent. Oh, this does not look friendly. Why is this not friendly? Why is this happening? Okay, just over a kilometer to go. All right, this is... Woo! This is one of the more intense episodes of Season 3 so far. Okay, 900 meters to go. 900 meters. Okay, here we go. We're going real fast right now. We're doing 100. There's a little gas station here, but... Unless I, like... this is annoying. My gas gauge is missing, so I don't even know how much fuel I have. Oh, come on, babe. Come on, babe. You got this, babe. Let's do it. 100 meters to go, baby. You know I love you, Backy Biggie. Let's do this. You got quite the badonk. Let's do this. And 50. Okay, let's stop here. All right, then we can go back and get gas in the next episode. So, yes. Woo! What a day. No, that's not what I wanted. What a day. I wonder if I got anything back here or anything from stuff flipping around. Nah, not so much. So I'm going to leave this episode here. So thank you for listening to me ramble at the beginning of this. I appreciate it. If you like this, please leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. Maybe tell your friends to subscribe. Maybe get your dog to subscribe. Maybe you should get Ask Rob to subscribe because he never does. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber because I am not much of one. Thank you again so much for watching. Love every view I get. SkapeGote. This whole trip was a disaster. It's wrong. Out.